Welcome to Indira Gandhi International Airport. This compilation is an aerial tour interspersed with ground or relevant views to give you a perspective of the Indira Gandhi International Airport, both from a satellite viewpoint and other waypoint. That's the aerial close-up view of the Terminal T3 which we just drove in, and let me now zoom out to show you the full airport complex. Indira Gandhi International Airport currently operates two terminals, Terminal 3 which we saw just now, and on the right of it is the Terminal 2 which is here. This is T3 looks like a flattened H at the bottom, with the aero bridges located all along the arms of those H, and these are what are known as the A gates, the B gates, the C gates and the D gates, and additional parkings and the surface parking without aero bridges are located opposite to the D gates. The T2 resembles that of a temple tower, with the terminal complex located at the base of the tower, with the aero bridges located along the three sides of the tower or the triangle. The T3, the main concourse, the check-in, departure, arrival, duty-free and everything is located on this building. Additional parking for Terminal 2 is available in this area, which are the surface parking which do not have aero bridges. There are quite a many airlines that operate from here, all the low-cost carriers. Indigo, Spice, Go Air operate from T2, and among them they almost operate over 120 flights a day. So these aero bridges are not at all adequate, and so most of the time you find that all these places are completely occupied by departing and arrival aircraft. Captured on board a ground transportation bus service to an aircraft from Terminal 2, you can see the aircraft parked here, non-aero bridge. That's the taxiway to the main runway, one of the main runways, which is runway 28, and here China Airways runway, taxiing to runway 28 using the taxiway. Now we will go down and see a beautiful view of the entrance to the Terminal 3. That is here. We entered from this side onto the road, and the road goes out like this, and from this angle, from this area, where we can get a wonderful view of this on the ground. Let's go and have a look at it. Captured from Terminal 3 A wing or the A gates, you can now see the main concourse building or the departure concourse where the people come in, where we entered it in the beginning of our video today. The T3 approach road goes in to the departure concourse and then gets on back into the north approach road. The ground route here takes a roundabout and then goes back into the approach road. Okay, now let's go and look at how Terminal 3 looks from taking off aircraft, and let me show you from taking off from this runway, which is runway 29, and then when we take off you see this H beautifully, and in this case the aircraft will go climb up and fly westwards, and that's a beautiful sign, a beautiful view of Terminal 3. Let's go down. We're taking off from runway 29 from the west to the east side, and there it is. You can see the upper portion of the H and one arm of the lower flattened H here and the parked aircrafts, and then we can see both the upper arms and the lower arms, and that's a beautiful sight. Okay, let's now go and have a look at how the traffic comes into the Indira Gandhi International Airport. Now it's beautiful. All these yellow lines are the roads that leads into Indira Gandhi International Airport. The main road that brings in traffic is the New Delhi Gurgaon Expressway, which is also called the NH8, and there are multiple exit points. This is IGI T3 road, with an exit with a roundabout here, and then you directly get into the IGI T3 road. And then there is another one here slightly further to the north, which is the northern access road, which also coming into the to the Indira Gandhi International Airport. And then you can also come in much farther into the north from the Gurgaon Highway, where you exit from this particular point and then go through an underpass which is almost to the edge of the runway 28, and then go down here and join the northern access road and get into IG83. Let's have a go down quickly and see how does it feel to be on the ground on the track. This is the underpass under the runway 28 at the far end on the north approach road. So we are on the north approach road now, and shortly we would see, there you see the terminal 2-3 board, and on the left is the GMR Aero City. We will, that's the GMR Aero City, and we will go up now and then see the perspective from the air side where the GMR Aero City. We just passed the underpass at the edge of 28, took this road, and to the left we had the GMR Aero City. We just crossed it and we joined the T2, T3 road on to Terminal 2 and Terminal 3. Let's take a close look at the approach to Terminal 2. And that's the Terminal 2, and then we approach this road, branch off from Terminal 3 road, go around and then come in the front. Let's have a look at from the ground perspective. That's the approach road to Terminal 2, departure concourse. On the left would come up the board Terminal 2 and the operating airlines SpiceJet, Indigo, Go Air, etc. Gate 3. And Indira Gandhi International Airport has got 3 runways. You can see here 1, this is 2 and 3. All the runways run east to west. This is east and that's the west. This is the runway 29, the longest of the 3, 14,500 feet, and this is on the south side of the terminal building. Runway 28, 12,500 feet on the north side of the terminal building, and it is 12,500 feet, and the shortest of that, the original runway, the runway 27, the farthest on the north side, is 9,200 feet. Currently, since 2012, all 3 runways are operated simultaneously during the peak hours. In the night, only runway 29 and runway 28 are operated. When in operation among all the 3, runway 29 and 28 alternate between handling takeoffs, landings. Aircraft use rapid exit ways to get out of the runway while landing, and the parallel taxiways and the access to the parallel taxiways for exiting from the runway and also getting into the runway for takeoff. This is the bridge taxiway that connects the 3 runways, as you can see. Runway 29 on the south side, aircrafts come in here and use this taxiway and go all the way to runway to the Terminal 2 or Terminal 3 as the case may be. And similarly, you have a long taxiway here on the parallel to the runway 28, which is primarily used by aircrafts which are coming into Terminal 2. So runway 28 predominantly is for the low-cost carriers, Spice, Indigo and Go Air, which use Terminal 2. And of course 27 is alternated between 28 and 27. 29 primarily for international operations that require larger and bigger aircrafts. Bridges on Terminal 3 can accommodate two aircrafts, one wide body aircraft and one smaller aircraft. Wide bodied like the 380s, 330s, 777-200, 787, 340, etc. and the normal ones at Boeing 737, A320, Airbus 320, etc. Finally, to end this presentation, let's look at one awesome departure from Terminal Takeoff from runway 28 towards the Delhi city. And that will conclude our video presentation today. On board a SpiceJet aircraft, we'll be using the runway 28 now. We'll be going from west towards the east, climbing onto Delhi. Once you get into the runway, you can see from the aircraft the Terminal 2 views. This is the aerobridge side of the Terminal 2. We are actually pushing back from the non-aerobridge part here. Those are the ground transportation buses which ferry passengers to and fro from the aircraft up to the non-aerobridge areas. Good view, great view of the Terminal 2. That's the interconnecting pathway. Another Indigo aircraft coming behind us for takeoff. On the runway, and now you can see the number of aircrafts of SpiceJet, Indigo, Go Air parked on the tarmac. Thank you very much for watching this compilation. I hope you like this interspersing of the aerial view and the ground view. Share your comments in the comments column, subscribe and press on the bell symbol for notification. Thank you very much once again. Have a great day and stay safe during this coronavirus days.